So, continue along with our team, kind of helping you out. You know, we'll kind of touch on the mental game a little bit. So, do you have a certain pre-shot routine before you hit the ball, or what do you think about as you're, say you're on the tee, you're on the first tee? Do you think about anything specifically? Do you go through a routine before you swing?
Actually, never have. No, I kind of just step up and see what I want to hit and I go for it. Yeah,
Okay, awesome.
I've never had one.
Okay, so one of the things I think is very, very important is the pre-shot routine. The pre-shot routine, I think, helps mentally, helps you stay in that consistent mind frame all the time.
Okay.
Helps you do something you do all the time. It's repetitive, especially when you get in those competitions. The nerves start stacking up and whatnot.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you want to go to something that you can trust all the time. Now, granted, you told me you don't have a pre-shot routine, which is fine. Some people choose that pre-shot routine, and some don't, but they actually don't really think about it, but they are pre-shot routines.
Okay.
So I guess I'll go over a little bit what I do.
Okay.
You can
absolutely.
Get on this side. Yeah. So what I like to do, so say I have a wedge in my hand, going to this blue flag right here.
Okay.
So what I like to do is stand behind the ball. I like to see kind of what's out there.
Yeah.
Are there any hazards? Are there any bunkers? Is there water? Is there danger short of the green or is it long? Because that affects, what we were talking about distance control.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Do you want to miss long or do you want to miss short? So I'll stand behind the ball, kind of look at my target. I'll also kind of look at the wind. It's a little windy today.
Breezy. Coming at you.
Nothing too strong, but I always, want to double check and whatnot. So I stand behind the ball. I see that. And I like to take 2 practice swings.
Okay.
Quite similar to what I would do over the shot. Sometimes, now some people don't do practice swings at all. Some people just kind of get in that feel of what they want, and once they feel comfortable, they get right up in it, which seems like what you do. So for me, the 2 practice swings just kind of rehearses in my mind, make sure that what I want to do. Then what I like to do is I step up to the ball. Now, some people are really specific.
Okay.
Some people like to step in with a certain foot and a certain hand like this, or they're very specific about it. Me, not so much. As long as I'm getting from that point behind the ball to here, it's kind of the same where I take 2 practice swings behind, kind of don't look again for the last time and get up to the ball. Then I just address the ball, look at my target once, look at it another time, I do a few waggles, and that's also a preference as well. 3rd time check. And then swing. Now I like to also hold my pre-shot routine doesn't end there also. I also like to hold my finish, hold what I'm doing, and then afterwards I also look. Now that was a pretty good strike. Sometimes I like to look behind, see where my divot's gone. That looks pretty good at the target. It was in front of the ball.
Fantastic, yeah.
And then my routine ends when I put my club in the bag and go to the next. So for some people it's a little bit shorter, some people it's a lot even longer than mine. Yeah. So one of the things that I'll have you do, and also you can practice, especially out here, which is really good. So what we can tell you, this is the action area. This is where everything happens.
Yep.
This is your imaginary area.
Okay.
This is where you see things, you try to envision what you want to do with the ball.
Yeah.
Your thought process is everything.
Yeah.
Every time you think of something or want to think, what you want to do, you want it to be behind this line. Okay. Once you step across this line, all that goes away.
It's game time.
You might have the one swing thought for you. Okay. What we've been working on the last few lessons is standing tall.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you have that one thought in mind, that's the only thought you have when you get over this. You also have your target in mind as well, but your main focus is, you have your target from your imaginary area. You're lining up the whole time. When you get in here, it's like how you said, you're ready to go, ready to hit it. So what I'll have you do is just practice getting prepared mentally here behind here. And you can choose whichever one. You can do which one, the one that I was doing, or you can do one that you feel comfortable. But I want you to make up your mind of what you want to do with this shot right here. You don't have to say it out loud or anything. You can keep it to yourself. But I want you to, look at the, right here we're on the range. So I would assume probably what aiming for that red flag out there.
Yeah.
So you want to just kind of see the wind. You know, is there any trouble out there or whatnot? Once you figure that out, then you want to get up to the ball. So I'll let you kind of act like you're, you know, playing around.
Okay.
You're getting ready to hit.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, good swing there, Connor.
Just like that.
So yeah, that's one of the things I would really like for you to practice.
Okay.
Is,
First shot routine.
and this also goes back to what we were trying to talk about right in the beginning of that first lesson, talking about quality over quantity.
Yeah.
This way it helps you kind of, you know, get more quality, I think, because you're going through what you would do on a normal golf course. You're doing your pre-shot routine, you're looking all the factors surrounding you, and you get up and take your shot, and you do it one at a time, you take your time, you don't just, you know,
Just
pull
not one
golf
after the
balls and
other.
just hit after another. So
That's what you're
my
saying.
huge recommendation would be when you practice all the time, I want you to practice just like this. Pretend that you're on the course, you're hitting certain shots. You know, granted, you can hit, you know, 15 drivers in a row, but I want every time you to work on that.
You want it to count.
Some kind of pre-shot routine, something that you feel comfortable, and that way, that also kind of goes back into taking it from the range to the course.
Okay.
So that way we can take what you're doing here, kind of simulating it here, similar to what you do on the course, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So just keep working on that and keep swinging well. That was a good one.
Yeah. Thank you,
Good job.
Thanks, Sean.